Yo, what's happening, y'all? So, I think I've been on juice for like 25 days so far, but I honestly may switch back lanes and switch back to eating. Now, here's why though, because I'm starting to take herbs and tinctures are nasty as shit because of the alcohol. And I thought I could take the tinctures while on juice. That was the reason I went on juice, and then I put them in, and they're just disgusting. Too much alcohol. And then I plan on taking like a lot of tinctures. So if I'm just gonna take them through teas, I may as well just go back to eating. So I got a shit ton of grapes. They're not organic though, but who gives a fuck? I'll still run through them. And yeah, I'm gonna just eat grapes. And then when I come back, I'm gonna get on the organic, of course. But that's kind of where I'm feeling with things right now. Yeah, and I think the biggest thing I've learned so far is kidney filtration. Like you see my skin, like my skin detoxing a lot. You know, see my head. I'm getting a lot of that shit. Like kidney filtration is no joke at all. So y'all gotta get y'all kidneys online, especially like it really runs everything. It filters out everything that takes place in your body. It also just like your lymph could flow. Like my lymph has been flowing, but your kidneys, just if your kidneys aren't as strong, bro, it's not going to be able to handle all that. Like you got all this water flowing through the pump, and it's like there's a blockage at the end. So the water is just kind of bursting through the pump, slipping through the seams, and it gets clogged back up and recirculates if your kidney's not like filtrating. It's kind of like a crowd of people trying to rush through, trying to exit one door, like trying to exit a large building out of one door, but not everybody can fit through that door, so they just squeezing through there. Now people falling and shit like that. That's the same thing with the lymph system and the kidneys. And I just had one of my teas today. I just had it was like nettle and some other shit in there, and I had a tincture in there. I was experimenting to see how the tincture would taste. It wasn't too bad. Obviously there was a back taste and aftertaste, but it wasn't nothing that stopped me from finishing the tea. So I was like, all right. And it got rid of a lot of the alcohol, because I ain't want that shit, man. That shit, the alcohol is just like nasty, bruh. And then because of how many tinctures I plan on taking, because tinctures are more efficient, I was like, no, I gotta put that shit in a tea, or I'm gonna be cooked. So I did just that. So that's kind of how I'm moving with things right now. So, and I'm gonna take tea twice a day. I'm gonna do just grapes. I'm probably gonna eat the grapes. I'm gonna start tomorrow and just eat them. That's been kind of my journey so far. And the reason I'm going back to eating grapes, because I'm like, yo, my kidneys like fighting for their lives, bruh. And I'm drinking all this fluid but it's not really helping them. I should be more on the fasting, dry fasting side, and you know what I'm saying? I should be trying to give it like less fluid so it can start picking up and start filtering and shit. Dry fasting that's why dry fasting is a big one, you know what I mean? So that's kind of the move. Like I say, kidney filtration, that's my goal. I'm trying to get that on mine. I was juicing and it wasn't making no sense because I was drinking all this watermelon juice, but I was pissing all night, fucking up my sleep because my kidneys wasn't handling that. So I'm like, okay. So what my next move is grapes, and I'm gonna take herbal tea twice a day with the tinctures, and we're just gonna hit it like that. Get as much alcohol out of that motherfucker, and keep it pushing, because that shit can be nasty as fuck, man. Shit's something else. But yeah, that's like kind of like, that's pretty much what it is. Like, it can just be fucking disgusting when you're not doing that shit right. I think my mistake though think one way I could have got rid of the back aftertaste is by, probably not covering it when I was steeping it. I should have let the smoke leave the cup and just let it sit more in the open. So I think that was my mistake. I'm gonna try again tonight with all the tinctures and see how I can, perfect that. And I plan on switching to grapes because, like, dog, my kidneys is like that shit need to lock in, bro. Like, I won't stop until them bitches lock in. Cause that's like one of the only things for me that I know needs to lock in for real. Not the lymph, not the endocrine, not any of that other. I mean, obviously, everything that supports the kidneys, but that shit the one thing that's like not on point, and I need to get that shit on point. However I do that, I've been working out already. I've been hydrated. Like I'm in the sun right now. It's like, it's nice, it's sitting on my skin, but that's really what's been going on so far. So I'm gonna be tuning y'all into this great journey that I'm gonna be on starting tomorrow, of course, and we're gonna cook. We're just gonna cook. Like, simple as that. I know it's the batch I got like 2 cases of non-organic grapes. That's cool. I'm just gonna wash them, baking soda, wash them real good. Soak them and do a lot of shit with them so they can, be alright. You know what I'm saying? And then I can take them, do what I need to do. So that's kind of the plan going forward. But yeah, I'm about to start, and then I'm gonna get back on organic and then start tapping in from there. So that's the move, y'all. So kidney filtration, I'm switching lanes from juicing to eating and going into grapes, which are like amazing for the kidneys because they just good for the lymph. They're very astringent. I'm gonna be on dark grapes primarily. So very astringent, very good. No complaints here. So, and if I can't get like organic grapes, I'll get seeded. I just get a case or 2 of seeded, and then I go find organic another time. So, or I'll dry fast. You know what I mean? It ain't hurting nobody, right? But I'm gonna really touch on the grapes because that shit, I gotta lock that shit in, bro. And I'm gonna be drinking the teas twice a day, every day, and we're gonna have the tinctures in there, and we're gonna fuck this shit up. So that's my journey, and my journey right now is really focused on the kidneys. Really focused on getting them online, understanding what they feel like to be online, get them more in tune with the body, making sure, because once my kidneys get online, bro, all this shit gonna clear up. All this shit on my skin gonna clear up, like, immediately. So that's my shit right there. It's just patience, consistency, and just keep making the teas, tinctures. I know some people recommend to take them raw, but man, I would take them raw if it was just one tincture I was taking, but I plan on taking like 5 of them motherfuckers. So it's just like, I ain't taking all that alcohol. I gotta, do something else. But that's my little update though. And yeah, I'm gonna keep y'all in tune with that, because this might be the last, like, cleansing, fasting journey that I'll have to be on for a while, in terms of, looking to heal something in particular, because after this, I'm gonna just be eating fruit, no fats, no avocados, durian, nuts. I haven't eaten nuts in probably like 9 months now. So I haven't eaten nuts since last year. Like, I definitely don't eat those, but I definitely cut out over fats though. They don't serve my body. They clog my shit. That old shit coming back like mucus, and so that's been it, man. It's been a journey, and I feel like I'm at that point where I just got that one thing. I just gotta lock that in, and then everything fall in place. Like, once the kidneys filtrate, everything fall in place. Like, I I was dealing with canker sores. You know, canker sores, you know, come from acids in the mouth and shit. Come from everywhere from your hair region, inflammation, you know, kidneys not filtering out acids, shit coming up back in your mouth. Cause I know I got lymph fluid, like lymph flow, but it's just, you know, dealing with the canker sores, that come up, you know, on the tongue, the cheek if I accidentally bite it, shit like that, bro. That's been something. But I know it all leads back to the kidneys. All roads lead back to the kidneys, and I'm gonna make sure I tackle them motherfuckers once and for all. So I'm gonna keep y'all in tune with that journey. And if y'all got any questions about, you know, like how I eat, things of that nature, you know, what I was doing since my 180 day, like, just let me know, and I'll make some videos on it. I'm gonna make videos anyway, but that's pretty much it, y'all. Y'all take care. Y'all be easy.